going on, action figure fans? Centex Collector here with a DC Multiverse Deathstroke, one of my favorite characters from the DC universe. And of course, Deadpool was a direct copy off of Deathstroke. It was Slade Wilson. Deadpool's Wade Wilson. Here's your UPC if you need it. I think I got this off probably Target, and I haven't done any reviews since Grifter, so I decided I'll be an out-of-box collector for the multiverse. Mainly you'll see me buying villains, because that's what I like, is the rogue galleries characters. So here's his card and his stand, DC on there. And here's the figure in the plastic. I'm already seeing some issues here, but we'll get into that. But let me crack my plastic and then we'll review them. Alright, so here we go. First look. He looks cool as a most DC do. But, we'll see. Let's take a look. So, stand here. A little flimsy and chintzy, but it works. And they really look good when you get all these stood up together. I got a lot more to open and review for y'all before I get my shelf going. And then he's got this sword. Okay, so it's just gonna go, because that's kind of slick, maybe. Just kind of like that. And then he's got the knife. Pretty good quality knife, so that's gonna go in here. And here's his sword. So, pretty good quality there. The biggest gripe, I just feel like it's Deathstroke. He's a mercenary assassin. And so this is molded on. I mean, at least you can put the knife in there. That's molded on, unlike Classified and Legends has, this would be a separate piece. This is molded on. This waist is molded on. This is in the back here, not coming out. And that's okay here. But if all this is molded on, this could have been, like a rubber piece where it's flexible or movable, or you want to call it. He has no guns. No holster for a gun. So maybe I can 3D print a holster and a gun for him. But yeah, that's my biggest problem with DC Multiverse. They look great, but we'll get an articulation here and see if it gets any better or worse. So he's got toe articulation, and got foot left, right. And we got some up, down. Action, but not really any ankle movement. It's got to be slightly, barely, just enough. Double joint knee. This knee feels real cheap on just mine. And this one's good, and that one's tight, but this one's loose. So that's just a QC issue on my particular figure. No lower leg articulation, no upper leg articulation like Legends or Classified. Waist, so you got legs like this, and the legs are wonky, like they move, but again, not like Classified, or we'll just say Hasbro figures, so not like Hasbro figures. And then the waist, you got nothing there, but they got like this upper, some of the newer Hasbro figures. So you got upper, up, down, left, right there. Hands. Got there's a wrist articulation there, because I can see like it got left, right, and it looks like there should be, yeah, so there is articulation there in the wrist. It's more ratcheting than the free-flowing like Hasbro figures. I mean, I'm assuming these hands can pop out. I don't want to mess it up. I can't really tell. Double jointed elbows here. Again, that feels really cheapy. Yeah, it feels real loose on this one. And then you got upper arm movement. And then the arms are weird. There we go, I finally got it. But you see here like this big, so you got full movement around. He's got butterfly. Pretty good butterfly, could probably be better. Probably trim it or something. But yeah, pretty good butterfly there. And then just getting the arms kind of like to be right next to the body, not all wonky. It's kind of like an issue with these figures I noticed. And the head, you got up, down movement, left, right, because he's got nothing in the way for the head. The arms, we can get it at 9 degrees. You think higher, but I guess not. But you can at least get it at 90. So, I won't say I'm disappointed, but it's just definitely, you're paying, I think these are what, $24.99 currently, and McFarlane wants to raise it to like $29.99? Like, why am I paying? I mean, granted, it's a 7-inch figure, and we'll take a look at that real quick, because it is bigger than classified, so it doesn't scale, so I'm putting them on their own shelf. This is a cool kind of colorway, and kind of, this white kind of throws off, so I don't know, maybe it's for that suit, I forgot, it was like DC Rebirth, so maybe it was a comic related suit, but I love Deathstroke. Had to have this one. I didn't want to pay an arm and legs. You're gonna pay a lot of money for Deathstroke if you don't get him at retail. At the head there with the orange and black. I mean, just really great looking figure. Again, like could have had a knife sheath here, it looks like, but again, it's rubber. They didn't make a rubber. They made it all built in. I mean, this is rubber. And then this is kind of like molded plastics. This is kind of like more rubbery, but it's all molded in. It's not separate. You can see the pins here. And now this foot's acting funny too. But yeah, let's take a look at some Hasbro figures. See how it sizes up. Obviously, it's gonna be bigger. This is 7-inch. 1/12 scale, but this is 7-inch. So like here's our Multiverse. And Bone Collector's a pretty big dude. This dwarfs him. Then Copperhead. Dwarfs him. And mind you, Joe's are good. Most of them are over 6 inches. And then here we have a Warhammer, which, again, this Warhammer guy is supposed to be, he's a bigger figure. And he dwarfs him too. And I don't have a ruler handy, because I thought this guy was closer to 7 inches. Because I have him in my Joeverse, because he kind of not dwarfs, but he's bigger than most of the Joe figures. But, yeah, guys, I mean, I'm digging how it looks. I mean, it almost feels like these are more like 1/12 scale statues. Like, they look great, but I don't know how old this particular one is. Let me take a look at the box. So this one's copyrighted 2022. So I don't know if McFarlane DC has done something. Well, McFarlane, I should say, has done anything better with articulation. But yeah, these things are going to look great on the shelf. But as far as posability-wise, yeah, I mean, it feels more like a 1-scale statue than a action figure. Like, I'm almost scared. I mean, the arms are pretty good, but I'm almost scared to pose it. Like, I might break it or snap it like a statue. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on the figures. It's just, handling enough Hasbro figures from Black Series to Classified to Legends, you can definitely tell the feel, like even the rigidity. Anyway, this feels more rigid, the plastic, a lot harder than the Hasbro figures. That's why I say it feels more like a statue when you hold it. But anyway, like I said, Deathstroke, one of my favorites. I love Batman's Rogue Gallery. I don't really care for the good guys. It's like Joe's. I like the Cobra team more than I like Joe's. So, but anyway, like I said, I'm starting to collect these guys. It's a different action figure manufacturer, maker than, you know, what Hasbro is doing. I just wish, yeah, like I said, we don't have the removable bits. I'm probably gonna end up making make a holster and give him a gun, because I feel like he's missing a handgun. Same thing with Grifter. Grifter came with like a knife and a sword. Like, that's Grifter, same thing. Grifter should have had a gun. So I don't know if like DC is like anti-guns. Like, I don't know. You're not owned by Disney, so yeah, I don't know. But anyway, guys, there you go. Deathstroke, 1/12 scale, DC Multiverse. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.